Alexandra Trusova will hold a master class instead of Kamila Valieva at the VDNKH skating rink in Moscow. This was reported in the press service of the Russian Society's NNI. The date of the event is not called. Initially it was planned that figure skater Kamila Valieva will conduct excursion with knowledge within the educational program of the Exhibition Forum Russia, as well as a master class at the rink. The organization announced the replacement of Valieva with Trusova following the Court of Arbitration for Sport (CAS) disqualification decision. What an injustice that such a gifted girl would end up with no high-profile adult victories. The gold of 2 Grand Prix events in the first half of the Olympic season 2021 to 2022 is certainly a significant achievement. No one will take it away from her. But the bottom line is that Kamila was destined to win everything possible. She is an extra-class skater and has the ultimate package of skills. Ultra C jumps, of course, she would definitely stabilize her crowning quadruple tool-up again, gorgeous spins, great stretching, grace, danceability. And how mature Kamila began to glide. Floating on the ice, easily handling intricate hooks and hooks. After all, she is very beautiful and charming. To see her perform live at least once is a huge gift. But now this unique athlete is being heartlessly removed from the ice scene and spoiling the memories of her grandiose accomplishments. It shouldn't be like this. This is wrong. Those responsible for the verdict at CAS have done an insanely stupid thing. Kamila represents the best of figure skating. To cut her career short in such a horrible way is a direct shot at this beautiful sport. It's an unprecedented loss. A catastrophe. A wound that will not heal very soon and will forever remind of itself with a gross ugly scar. Figure skater Alexander Galliamov spoke about the deprivation of gold at the Olympics 2022. Galliamov, paired with Anastasia Mishina, won the team event at the 2022 Olympics for the Russian national team. The awarding never took place due to the start of the investigation into the doping case of Kamila Valieva. As a result, the Court of Arbitration for Sport (CAS) disqualified Valieva for 4 years and Russia moved to 3rd place in the team competition. The news about being stripped of the team gold went a bit past us as we were in training. We have the Spartakiad ahead of us. If we get distracted it will be quite bad. Physically we didn't have a medal. How can you take away what you don't have? Nothing has changed in my life. There are new horizons ahead. I want to thank those who support us. I have not seen such unity for a long time. This is more valuable than 2 medals, said Galliamov. Someday I will become a coach. Diploma, remember you. I will teach kids to do support, literally and figuratively. Mark's kids, where has he disappeared to, by the way? Or Estet's kids will ask me, Uncle Sasha, what level was the figure on when you were skating? And I'll say, proudly fixing my bush, the level is such that even counting the scores of 5 people against the required 6, I got the 3rd place. And this is with tremendous pressure and other joys, which you better not know about. I say and look around carefully. Suddenly there Tamara Nikolaevna and Anastasia Viktorovna are looking at me and facepalming, Galliamov wrote in his Telegram channel. Sports psychologist, specialist in the field of mental development and sports Felix Schifrin spoke out about the prospects of Kamila Valieva after serving the disqualification. There is one more detail that can play in her favor. This is righteous anger, a kind of sports anger. Imagine if she feels she has been punished unfairly. That feeling can be a powerful motivator. In Valieva's case, the feeling of injustice could be the factor that keeps her going, that keeps her fired up and eager to prove to everyone that she is worthy of being an Olympic champion. Valieva's story could become an example of how hardship and injustice are transformed into strength and determination. As they say, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. And perhaps it is this strength that will help Valieva come back and take her place among the best again, Schifrin said. Russian figure skater, world and Olympic champion in ice dancing Victoria Sinitsina commented on the ISU decision to deprive the Russian national team of gold medals for the team figure skating tournament at the Olympic Games, 2022 in Beijing. All day long I've been spinning my thoughts in my head. And now it's time to go to bed and I'm still doing it. I'll put it all together tomorrow. In the meantime, I'll just say that it's frustrating as hell. The boomerang is coming back. I love all the guys, Sinitsina wrote in her Telegram channel. Champion of Russia among juniors, bronze medalist of the Russian Championship in women's single skating, and now coach Katarina Gerbolt commented on the decision of the International Skating Union, ISU. Very offended for Kamila and the guys who, unfortunately, did not get their deserved awards. It is unclear why the verdict was issued after such a long time. If they knew there was doping from the beginning, why didn't they do it before the Olympics? There are so many questions on this topic, but unfortunately the reality is this. There is nothing left but to regret and wish Kamila patience. I will still consider our team to be Olympic champions, Gerbolt said. Russian presidential spokesman Dmitry Peskov commented on the decision of the International Skating Union, ISU. You and I honored these athletes as Olympic champions upon their return from the Olympics in China. We are convinced that for us they will always remain Olympic champions, no matter what decisions on this matter, even unfair ones, are made, RIA Novosti Sport quoted Peskov as saying. Sports commentator Dmitry Guberniev reacted to the decision of the International Skating Union, ISU. I will count the gold medal as ours, but it doesn't change anything. I can count, you can count, anyone can count. The anti-doping history needs to be closely monitored in future years. Imagine when we come back and we have a problem with it again. In light of whether we come back soon or not, these issues will be key. Because we will definitely not be forgiven if we come back and break the rules. Unfortunately, we've stepped on the rake once again. Obviously, the decision is tough, hard and unfair. But let's look back, did Kamila Valieva and her team do everything right? Did they consider everything? Not everything, unfortunately. I deeply like her, Kamila is a great athlete. But she won't be lost, like all skaters, there is a show. Unlike many other athletes who are really suffering right now, figure skaters have something to do. This story should teach us once again that there are no small things. If you mess up and make a mistake, you need ironclad arguments. It is clear that ironclad arguments will not play a strong role now, given the anti-Russian hysteria, but nevertheless, Guberniev said. Tatiana Tarsova named those responsible for the situation with the disqualification of Russian figure skater Kamila Valieva for violating anti-doping rules. Those who were responsible for Kamila's defense are also to blame for the disqualification. They did nothing at all, nobody defended her. No one even tried to defend her rights, Tarsova said.